gonna open our carbonated beverage. And we're live on the other. Now let's quickly check and see. Lumiere stream. Dashboard. And we got all our chats together. Lovely stuff. So, we're good here. Now then, we can switch over to the gameplay section. And we're continuing on. So, we had just rescued Liara. And fortunately, we have new quests we can do. And I figured out we don't actually need to complete the majority of the game with any particular character. It's much simpler than that. It's only 5 missions we need to complete with each character. So in this one playthrough, we might be able to do everything. Oop, unknown. Scan. Let's see what's on here. Survey. Heavy metal. Nice. We got some Iron Maiden there. Zakros, nothing there. And Arcanes. Gas Giant. Yep. So, we're gonna go do some scanning.
Patching it through.
Ooh.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Okie dokes. Salamis. I like that planet. Very meaty atmosphere, I imagine. Survey this here. Gas giant. Check the asteroid belt. Nope, nothing on that there. Circe, we can survey. Gas. Yep. Looks it. Nausicaa. Nausicaa Thorn. And Pharos. This is going to be metal. Ooh, Turian insignia. Okay, let's do a quick little sweep of this here, just so we can complete off our Hades Gamma. And hopefully find an uncharted world. Hey, we did. So, we have done Caden and we've done Rex. Let's go Tali and Liara. Accept. And we're landing on this world. So, this is a pressure hazard on this planet. And there's an achievement right there.
Achievement unlocked.
Nice and easy. Now, let's look. Squad. Oh, yeah. Warp. Yes. Singularity. Yes. Barrier. Yes. Stasis. Yes. Electronics. No, no point in that. Lift. Let's go for that. Now, Tali, on the other hand, we want to see, what can you do? First aid. Electronics. Electronics increases your shield capacity, so let's do that, just so you're topped off. Damping. We may as well. This is sabotage, and then AI hacking. So there we go. Lovely. Got all those sorted. And, right. Oop. Nope. Map. So, let's first go to the anomaly. When in doubt, head to an anomaly. See what you can find there. Because it might be nothing, but it might be something like a Thresher Maw. I much prefer the updated sound for the Mako. No. I have a feeling it's going to either be a survey point or an insignia, mummified Solarian, Maybe like a matriarch's writings or something. Who knows? Okay, so up here we've also got a rock deposit there. So this here... Interesting. Asari capsule. Let's recover. XAXYA. Matriarch's writing. I was in fact correct. So, lovely stuff for that. Let's go over this way. Ooh. Come along now. And what we got over here? Okay, so you're going to be heavy metal deposit, I imagine. So let's hop out here. Thorium. It's technically radioactive. Rare element. Okay. Good stuff. Now, we want to go into the map. And we're going over to that stronghold. The debris that's over there will be a different thing. So, keep on driving. Keep on going. We're gonna boost the mic level just a little bit. So that we're in the green. Stream Elements bot is running. And okay. So this stronghold has some baddies at it. And not just in the damn, she a baddie sense. Right, there's that. Let's drive this over. Blow that up. Same thing there. Whoop. Okay, damn. On Insanity, these guys have got some serious firepower. Mostly the snipers, but like, yeah. A lot of anti-armor potential from... Right, now we can enter the building. Let's go for this here. Human armor. But it's medium. Enter the building time. Open the door. And we want to go right. So, pirate. You are going to get sabotaged. Oop. Hang on. Nope. Can I... Is there a way to get it to... Right. Okay. That worked. Let's do neural shock on you. Just to paralyze you for 1 second. No. Could do that. Let's quickly go for... Right, let's do a barrier. And then... Oop, hang on. Let's use stasis on you. Okay, are we good? Right, there we go. There's that. Now. Can I... Yes, let's throw you. Just so that that happens. You, on the other hand, we're gonna overload. Lovely stuff. Let's do this. Oh boy. I am dead. Somehow I am not dead. Okay, there we go. I am dead. Ouch. This is going to drop me back to the start of the planet, isn't it? Yes, it is. Right, we're going Stronghold first, and then we're going for the other stuff. Insanity difficulty is hard. So it is. So we're heading straight north. And then we'll arrive at the place, we'll take out as many as we can, and we want to try to be a little bit more sensible about the... Ooh, we can just grab the debris here while we're here. Please have something useful for us that's going to give us a really good cooldown reduction. So, okay. It's just a probe. Right, parked and on level terrain. Crashed probe. Why? Oh, damn. Hit the wrong button. But I like the fact in this here... Ah, really? I'm not doing well. B, X, B, B, Y, Y. So, when you speak, then it's better. Because that way I can at least call it out. When I'm trying to do that and talk about what I'm doing, that's when it gets tricky. Now, I think it should be, if we go up this here, and then we go to the west, that might take us where we need to go. Okay, nope, it looks like we're just going to be coming down from this side. But on the plus side, we'll have high ground advantage, and we might be able to snipe them with the cannon. So, no to that. Ooh, alrighty. There's 1, 2. This is the kind of thing I used to do in Battlefield Bad Company 2. I used to take a tank on Arica Harbor, and I was able to drive it up the hill. And there would always be someone who would go, it's like, we're going to protect you on that hill. We just want you to basically be artillery. And I was like, I can do that. Ooh, damn. When this thing isn't driving, it's friggin' good. Like, look at that accuracy. That is wild. Oh, damn. Can I drive the Mako into the building? Because that would be great. Like, please can you bring the Mako back for Mass Effect 4. I mean, I know I'm probably not going to buy it. Despite being a huge fan of the franchise, I am not, like, keeping EA afloat after that investment deal. It's only going to be anti-consumer. Only can be anti-consumer. So I don't care about it. I love so many franchises that they have done. But it's just, it's not going to be worth it. Now, I'm going to neural shock you. Everyone focus fire on him. Throw. Right, pirate snipers there like that. I can sabotage you. Right, you're gonna get hit with that. Damn you. You took out my peoples. Right, now I have to kinda... There we go. One down. You have some serious armor on right now. Oop. Okay, peek your head out. That's fine. Come on. Okay, so let's try a throw on you. Bounce you back over to there. Come on. Oh, damn. He's got that immunity thing, I bet. Whenever I see that Asari slaver, I am definitely gonna have to hit them with a little, Oop. Okay, you're... Stop running away from me. There we go. Asari slaver must get hit with the neural shock. Now, let's sabotage you. And throw you. There we go. You're done. Over this here way. Right, someone there. But the other one is a sniper right there. I never once claimed to be accurate or good at this game. Let's hit you with an overload to break your shields. And now we're good. We are clear. So, yay. Room's been cleared. Our people are going to stand back up. We can go ahead and use this. Open, open, and open. Ooh, hang on. Right, medical station. A, Y, X, Y. Okay, got some new armors there. Nice. We like that, so we do. We like that a lot. Now, let's run up here. We'll go up the stairs. Equipment. We got heavy armor. We got armor upgrades and everything. We're doing pretty alright there. Now, shotgun-wise, let's swap over to the Hurricane. This here can go for... So, chemical rounds... Cooldown reduction, phasic rounds. We're going to stick with chemical rounds. Combat sensor. Yeah, we don't have a better combat sensor than that right now. Squad. Oh, wait. This would be something to look at. Warp. Singularity. Stasis. Now, this here will upgrade that. Warp, we're also going to get up as full as possible. Now, basic armor. Master shield boost. First aid. Right, electronics. We'll upgrade these. We're also going to do the master damping. We're going to do hacking. Because that'll be useful. Now, 3 points into this, and then we could max out either damping... Radius, okay. So if that increases the radius, does that take it up to 13 meters? Because if so, I like that. Let's stick with that. Go over this here way and see what we got. Nada and nada. Let's go over this way and grab the door control. Malfunctioning object. Okie dokes. Hard decryption. Y, X, Y, Y, A, B, Y, Y. Desk investigate. Okay. So that's probably why there was the thing from Nassana. We've got evidence against her now. And we can just go, hey, you kind of omitted a very important detail about this entire thing. So now, we'll go back, we'll grab the thorium, and we'll grab the, what do you call it? And then we're heading back to the Normandy. Upgrade kit, we can open you. Radioactive rounds or AP rounds. Anything in here? No. Okie dokes. So, let's head back. Back to the future. Hop into the vehicle here and we're going to drive. So we want to go a little bit west. We're going west because we're Westies. Where is the big pile of rocks? Is it over that way? Should be popping up on the minimap any moment now. Because I don't think it's over the top of those cliffs. Okay, that there is the thing. And then the rocks, yes, up here. So we can survey that, and then we'll go do our other thing. So Nasana Dantius, we can turn that in. And be like, hey, you omitted a very important detail. Why? Why would you not say that you and the Asari slaver are in cahoots? A-Y-B-E-X. My favorite word is ibex. Now we'll grab this here. Okay, drive it around the side of a cliff. Nope. I guess this isn't Skyrim. But the Mako has probably the same level of hill climb ability as you would find in a Skyrim horse. Which is impressive, to say the least. Right, down here. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Create, open that. Down here, break that. And let's open this here. Sorry, capsule. A-A-B-A-X. And we're good. Now, we can return to the Normandy. And we're back on here. So, Galaxy map. Now, Sharjila was the first one on the thing. Orgelan. Poralan, sorry. Patavig. And Fargalus. Let's do a quick sweep of the asteroid belt just to see any asteroids. Haha, metallic asteroid. Survey this here, light metal. Sweet. Now we'll quickly do Sparta. Do a little survey sweep here just to see. Tremanra. Sorry. Oh, there we go. Asteroid cluster. Survey. Prothean data disk. Alrighty. Let's do a little sweep of this here. Asteroid belt. Okay, nothing there. So, Altaia. Nada. I'm guessing a survey.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress
I did not do this, please. Alright, let's land and investigate this automated distress beacon. Liara and Erdnot. You're with me. Why Erdnot? Well, at least I might be able to get stasis. Stasis mastery. So, up this here way. And map. Distress signal is up here. This is going to be a Thresher Maw, isn't it? I wonder, is this Kahoku's Marines? This is open enough. It's gotta be. There we go. Right, wait for you to pop over here. Right, okay, come on. Waiting for you to pop up. We want to try and do the last bit of it on foot. Just so that we can try and get, if it is still in the game. I think there used to be an achievement for defeating a Thresher Maw on foot. but it might not still be in the game. Right. Now, he's gonna run over this here way. You're closer than I would like you to be. Okay, singularity, and throw. I'm going to use a barrier. Ouch! This friggin' hurts. Okay, ouch. Right, you're gonna go like this. And I'm going to go neural shock on you. Okay, is that it? Yay, there we go. This must be, yeah. This must be Kahoku's boys. Cryo and tungsten. I guess the only thing to do... Can we disable this beacon? Right. Hop into this. I guess we can't disable it. Huh. Alright, let's look at the level up. Medicine? Yeah, neural shock. We're gonna go for that there. Squad. What squad goals should we do? Let's go for warp, just because it's really good. Wait, no. Singularity. It's also really very good. Now, this here, stasis, we can look at. Okay, so, map. We want to go up there, and then we'll go down to the debris. So we're going a little bit... We're basically going east-northeast. No, east-north? East-northeast. I think. Yeah. Because if you go east-northeast, you're going, like, east-northeast. If you were going up like that, you would be going north-northeast. Because it's whichever is the dominant cardinal direction is the one that you say first. But obviously it has to be the same. You're never going to say south-northeast, because that just doesn't make any sense. If you were going south-northeast, then at that point you would be going east-southeast. Mummified Solarian. Let's recover here. XBAAX. ID tag. Lovely. Hop into the vehicle here. What do we need to level up? We need another 1,000 experience. That's going to be a few kills to get that. Be a few kills indeed. Right, so we can head back to the Citadel and we can turn in the quest for Rear Admiral Kahoku if we wanted. So Rear Admiral Kahoku would be able to help us out. And we could turn in the Nasana Dantius quest. Well, let's head up this here way. Grab this debris down here. And see what kind it is. I'm guessing some kind of rock. It's gonna be a rock, isn't it? Oh, no. It's a crashed probe. A, X, A, Y, A, B, X, Y. Alrighty. I can work with that. That is healthy. Very healthy. Right, let's do the galaxy map. I should also probably speak to either Liara or Ash. Right, we'll survey this here. Gas deposit. Lovely. And now let's quickly check Alsace. Right, that's that bit done. Let's go over to the Citadel. and we're turning in some quests. When we turn them in, we're going to bring Liara and Tali with us. They're going to be our two. So let's travel and let's land. This is going to be... Does this automatically ask us where we want to go, or do we have to... Alrighty, apparently it's an ad break. Ad break has started. So at this point, what we will do is we'll head downstairs and we will chat. No, we'll just change the equipment out. So, we want to use the lift here and head down. Now, Garrus is there, Ashley is there. Let's just go ahead with the equipment. Right, everything is standard. Good stuff. Tali, everything is standard. Rex, everything is standard. Garrus, everything is standard. Now, Kaden, let's make sure everything is standard. Whoop. We're gonna uninstall that. Uninstall, and right. There we go. So, this here, right, everything's fine. Ash, everything is standard. Right, so Rex might have an upgrade on your armor. You do. We want to uninstall that and keep you like that. So there's Rex there. Let's quickly check the Alliance Requisition Officer here.
Looking for some extra supplies?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapon. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it. My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. Hell, the licenses alone
Okay.
have set me
Let's
back.
see what you've got.
You bet, man.
So, we could buy Spectre weapons, which might be very good for us. We could also buy grenade upgrades. Let's do that, in fact. Now, sell this here one. We're definitely going to go ahead with this. So, right. Equipment. What we want is grenades. We're swapping you to Incendiary 5. That's an extra 60 damage that would deal. That's cooldown bonus. This here would be increased cooldown bonus. Right, all of these things, fine. Wait, hang on. First aid 3. Oh, we could do another first aid 3. Right, that's the Avenger, Banshee, Lancer, Hurricane, Scimitar is a straight upgrade. Less accurate, but still. And this here, Sniper Rifle, ooh, Riper 3. Riper? Yes. Whenever you want a sniper rifle that you can use to make sure that a banana is the perfect level of softness, etc., you want to use the Riper from Elkos Arms or whoever. But now that we're back, we can go turn in those quests, and we want to do so with Liara and with Tali. Heat load monitor over there. That's going to be a little bit of XP for us. How much? 24? 46. 92. Anything here? There we go. Viewport. Grab that. So that's a little bit more XP. Now, Liara and Tali. Let's get it done.
Interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
So that was interesting.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Rear Admiral Mikhailovich. What do you want?
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Mihailovic, then.
Commander
We're gonna
Shepard,
salute.
SSV Normandy.
You don't know who I am, do you, Commander? I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship and you.
Captain Anderson made it clear to me that my assignment came from way up in the brass. They say jump, I say how high.
Remember that when I tell you to jump. I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
This ship saved our lives a dozen times over.
An exaggeration. I've read your reports. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
Normandy is an Alliance warship, but she's on loan to the Citadel. That means she's not in your chain of command.
I believe there's something wrong with my ears. Did you just contradict me?
This ship is council property right now. So, respectfully, please clear the gangway.
Have it your way, Commander. But expect me to file a report on this.
That was satisfying.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Right, let's skip that there. And we can head down here. Now, we want to turn in our quest to... Oh, yeah, Calissa been seen in Al Jelani.
This is Lieutenant Girard down in the docking bay. There is a woman here. She was rescued from Batarian slavers a few weeks ago. She is from Mindwar. I guess she was taken in the raid on your town.
You mean she was taken in the raid that killed my parents?
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. She got free somehow, grabbed a gun from one of my guys. Now she's holed up here in the docking bay. She says she wants to die. I hoped you'd talk to her. It's a long shot, but you went through the same thing. The raid. I figured maybe you could talk her out of her tree.
I'm not trained for that, but I'll do what I can.
Anything you could do would be great. I don't want to... she's been through enough. I'll have my men stand by for you.
Okay, so she's got a weapon, and where is she? That's the CSEC offices, traffic control. Right, where is that? Docking bay. Okay, so we literally just came from there, but sure, let's go back up.
Out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Per Krogans. Lieutenant Girard?
Commander, glad to see you.
Wish it were under better circumstances. Where is she?
We're an
Behind
asshole,
those
but,
shipping containers. I've got a sniper position, but I don't think we'll need him. She's only a danger to herself. We've got a sedative to calm her down, but we can't get close to her. Every step we take gets her more wound up.
I'll talk to her. Keep back.
Don't push her too hard. If she seems liable to pull the trigger, back off, or walk away. I am willing to wait her out. Good luck, Commander.
Stop!
Right.
Stop! What are you?
My name is Shepard. Lieutenant Girard sent me to talk to you. What's your name?
Animals don't get names. The Masters put their symbols on her. Hot metal all over her back. She screams when they do it.
You must have a name. A name you were born with. Can you remember it?
She remembers a lot of things. Talitha. They call her that. She doesn't remember the rest. Leave her alone.
I'm going to take a step towards you now. Okay?
No, she's no good. Don't want to be handled again.
What's the last thing you remember from Mindwar?
Fires. Smells of smoke and burning meat. Animals screaming as the Masters cage them. As they put the metal to their backs. Put the wires in their brains. She pretends to be dead. If she's dead, she can't work. But they know. She hopes they'll leave. But they put her in the pen. She didn't fight. She was already broken when they put the wires in.
You couldn't have fought them off when you were a child. They were bigger than you. There were more of them. They would have killed you.
She wants to believe that. She wants to believe nothing would change. She doesn't want to be there anymore. In the pen, in the cages, lying quiet while they do things to her.
I'm going to take a step towards you now. Okay?
This is very tense.
She doesn't want... Don't touch her!
How did you get here? Did you escape?
She can't escape. They have chains, wires, needles. You go too far, they take your brains away. Animals like her come. Animals with guns. They make the Masters explode. She tries to fix the Masters, so they won't be mad at her. She puts all the reds and purples back in, but they don't move. The other animals take her.
The Marines who rescued you. They were the first humans you'd seen in 13 years, but you tried to heal your captors. Why?
If the animals can see her, then this is real. But it can't be. The wires, the chains, the hitting. This doesn't happen to her. It's another girl. A dirty girl. Stupid girl. She deserves it. It happens to her. Doesn't it? They see her, so it's real. She doesn't want it to be real.
I'm going to take a step towards you now. Okay?
God damn.
Please don't touch her. She's dirty. You'll catch it.
I was on Mindwar. My parents died in the raid.
Lying. You get hit for lying. Get the buzz or the burning. Can't be there. Why are you alive? Why are you? Why aren't you like her? Broken. Only fit to dig and carry.
I fought. My whole family fought and got hit by an artillery strike for their trouble. I got buried under rubble. If they saw me, they left me for dead.
Dead animals can't work. You lose your mommy and daddy, but you don't dig, you don't carry. You stand up. She wishes she could stand up.
What happened to your parents?
She sees them. They're yelling, run, hide! They hit the
Nasty.
Masters. But the Masters, they have lights and hoses. He's melting! Shh! She doesn't want to see that! Don't make her look! Don't look! Stupid, stupid!
I don't want to hear that. You survived 13 years in a slave pen. You're strong enough to deal with a memory.
She's not strong. She's weak and stupid. All humans are. That's what the Masters say. She sees them. Mommy and Daddy.
Yep. That's gotta be a flamethrower.
Burning in white light. Melting. Going to pieces. They can't even say anything to her. They're dead, Shepard. They try to save her and the Masters burn them. Can she stop remembering now, please?
I'm going to leave now.
Will you let her die? Please, let her. She doesn't.
Can I give you the
Stay away
sedative?
from her.
Talitha, this will make you sleep. If you fall asleep, they'll take you to a place where you can get better.
Will she have bad dreams?
This is powerful stuff. You won't dream at all.
She'd like that. It hurts when I remember me. But she wants to remember.
Fucking hell.
Is it over, Commander?
I got her to take the sedative.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot. I didn't want to hurt her. It's just when I see her curled into a ball and shivering. She was only 6 when they took her. Why the hell are we out here if we can't even keep one little girl safe?
To make people who do these things pay. It's not the severity of punishment that deters crime. It's the certainty.
So we clean up the wreckage, shoot the guilty, and hope everyone else learns not to mess with us? Great. I'll
Well,
take
I
care
think I
of
just got
the
that guy to retire. Right, was that the quest done? Yep. Lovely.
In breaking
Going to
news,
CSEC
two
Academy.
members of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Well, there you go. Very interesting. Nah.
Khaleesa been seen in Al Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
What do you want to know?
We're
You've
gonna
been
be
given a
good.
unique position to represent our race. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
I try to keep in mind that it's just another form of duty. I still wear a uniform.
But there's a difference between protecting human interests and Citadel interests. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth? I think our viewers will be glad. You've been given command of an advanced human
The
warship.
Normandy is a triumph of human engineering. Like our
That's
development.
gratifying. Many defeatist officers claim that the Alliance can't compete with the NATO. Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
Miss Al Jalani, I wear the Alliance uniform. And if you think anyone other than me says where the Normandy can go, you're sadly mistaken.
No offense intended, Commander. I'm sure you have to follow the orders of your superiors. Of course, now your superiors are aliens. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
Gonna do this.
I've had enough of your snide insinuations.
Renegade points. There we go.
You son of a bitch!
Campfire on TV.
I'll make sure everyone in the Alliance sees that. Your career is over.
No, it ain't. I love doing that. Right. Let's actually use the mass transit. So we want to go to the embassies. Embassies. Because we also have someone we want to talk to there. I realized the one we're missing, Batarians. How do you get that? You talk to Anderson. Door control open. Shepard. Now, up this here way. Nav manual. Hey. XP.
This isn't a game, Ambassador.
Right.
Commander?
He's an arsehole.
I want... The plan was simple.
Something went wrong.
Officially, it was ruled an accident.
Was anyone hurt? You got blamed.
All the proof that
Wasn't your fault.
maybe he was just trying to make...
That's not fair. Wasn't your fault.
Just like...
I can just keep doing that, apparently.
But you're the one who can stop.
You and Saren have a past. Why hide this? What happened?
The plan was simple.
Something went
Officially,
wrong.
It was ruled an accident, but I think Saren
Was
didn't
anyone
want it.
hurt?
Saren didn't care.
This doesn't matter. And goodbye.
I'll be here if you need me.
Really? No codex?
Yes, Commander.
Worked with the Spectres.
The plan was simple.
Something went
Officially,
wrong.
It was ruled an accident.
Good plan.
Saren didn't care.
You got blamed.
Saren's report was all the proof that...
That's not
I had a
fair.
bad feeling about him right from...
Wasn't your
Maybe
fault.
He just likes the violence.
The only thing I
You're
care
right.
about is
I'll be here if you need me.
How the frickety frack do I get that? Right, hang on. Primary. Non-council races. Batarians, Elcor, Geth, Keepers, Krogan, Quarians, Volus. Huh. I thought that would have been all of them.
The Krogan, if... What?
But apparently not. Right, squad time. Decryption, what do you do? Tech explosion damage. And this, ooh. Decrease the recharge time. Happy days there. Right, let's go over to Nasana Dantius. Sound like I'm trying to do news. Let's go over to Nasana Dantius for the latest on Asari slaver rings. So, up to the top here. Open the door. Get on the floor. And everybody walk the dinosaur. Nasana.
Commander Shepard,
Hello there.
I'm glad you're here. I must talk to you about my sister Dahlia. She's been kidnapped by slavers.
No, she hasn't.
Dahlia myself, and I know she was blackmailing you.
And I was all set to try to manipulate you into hunting her down for me. But I guess that won't be necessary now, will it?
You wanted your sister dead?
If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
Satisfactory reference.
I'm a Spectre, not some merc for hire. I can find credits anywhere.
True, but I'm the only one who can authorize you to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client. Goodbye, Shepard.
Very happy with that. Right. Medicine? Yeah, let's go with that there. So that's 150 Prius. Right, this here cooldown by 9%. Oop. You, on the other hand, what can you do for us? Duration upgrade. Hmm. 14% recharge of 40%. First aid heals an additional 7. Okay. Now over here, let's go for warp. And Tally, we want you doing this here. Now we'll go journal. Oh yes, Kahoku, who's going to be up in the Citadel. Yeah, Citadel Tower is where we're going to find Kahoku. So we'll go teleport up to him, chat to him, and then let him know everything is not fine. Your boyos were sadly KIA. Residium Citadel Tower. Let me quickly check something. New keyboard today as well. Which has a touchscreen on it, which I think is pretty nifty. Right. Let me just check something here. Okay, right. Codex. So there are 13 apparently. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're missing one.
Citadel with their own embassy.
Ah.
But they are also a client race of the Turians. Centuries ago, they were voluntarily absorbed into the hierarchy, effectively trading their mercantile prowess for Turian military protection. Erun, their homeworld, lies far beyond the normal life zone of its star. However,
wait, hang on. Is the Hanar? Yes. So we can go speak to the Hanar.
Hello again, Commander.
Hello.
Since you helped me get information on the... I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wonder...
What do you want me to do?
I've heard rumors that I can't get into the control room, but you could.
I can't...
Thanks again for your...
Okay. There's another quest we can turn in nice and easy. So, Kahoku, we'll chat to you.
Any word on my missing men?
They were killed by a Threshamol.
Threshamol? That's
somebody lured them there with a...
Commander, I appreciate what you did.
Anything you need from
Not
me?
right now, Shepard, but I'll...
Okay, there we go. Ooh, achievement. Quarry an ally.
Achievement unlocked.
Nice, easy one to take care of. So, lovely stuff. Garroth. What do you got for us?
I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything.
Maybe I can help.
Well, maybe you can. You're a soldier,
The
right?
Traverse is a rough
My
life.
brother's the captain of a ship called the
Okay, the Majesty.
Two things. They had massive mechanical failure.
Neither one of those
I won't give up on my brother.
If your brother's still alive,
Nice.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find him.
You got it, Mr. Hellscream. No, wait, that was Garrosh, not Garroth. Now we gotta speak to the Hanar. So let's quickly go to the financial district. Talk to the ones in there and see if we can't buy a couple of licenses. Oh yeah. These ones are arguing. Hello.
I don't care what you think, Michael.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca.
Is this man?
I don't need anyone to talk
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and
I thought
there's a chance it's
small...
less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
It's Rebecca's child, Michael. I think you.
Damn it, she's not choosing. She's.
Of course she is. So are you. Yelling at her.
How dare you? I'm trying to do what's best for the baby.
You're afraid you'll lose the baby, just like you lost your brother.
This baby is the only thing my brother.
It's all I have left.
I just want Jacob's child.
You will. Thank you for talking with us.
There we go. So I got Renegade for that somehow. And there we go.
Achievement unlocked.
Another achievement unlocked. Used to have to complete the majority of the game to get that. But nope.
Commander,
who are you?
Please take time. And we
And there we go. Another achievement.
I think I should be going.
Return soon.
Right. Let's speak with you.
Oh.
Let's view standard armors, or standard items. So we've got Serta Foundation and Devlin. Lovely. Now we're on 13 achievements. Helena Blake.
Hello,
Yes,
Spectre.
please.
I have a business proposition for you.
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
They're hiding on remote worlds, and Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the third set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander.
There we go. Lovely. Now we want to quickly go to CSEC Academy, bug the office, and then go talk to Emily Wong. So, wards, CSEC. And, right, we got to go up this way to get to air traffic control. So, up we'll go. Vroom, vroom. And it is... someone has left the house. Cool. Good for them. Inconspicuous location, plant a bug. Now we can go talk to Emily Wong in the tower. Then we'll come back down here. And that should be us. So, I'm trying to think who's going to be the ones we're going to pick to stay with us. Maybe Rex and Presidium Tower. I think Rex and Liara. Emily, hello there.
Thank you so much for your help.
It was no problem.
Thanks again for your help.
Aragon? Well, I guess he can't always be the bad guy. Let's head down this way. And we're going back up to the ship. Let's quickly look at the squad. So, bunch of these here. Citadel of the Fan.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and...
There we go. It's nice that they have that little thing. Hope Samesh got it all sorted in the end. But meantime, we're going over this way. Enter the Normandy.
Stand
Ye
by,
please.
shore party.
Bzzz.
Decontamination in pro... Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo
So,
Presley stands
question
to
is,
lead.
this playthrough, who are we going to romance? I think... Ash. Let's go talk to Ash. And just be like, hey, I just wanted to make sure you're fine. There's an achievement for porking 3 people throughout the franchise. And I'm trying to get all achievements.
Commander, you have a minute
I
to
keep
talk.
an open door policy.
Alrighty.
I know things are different aboard the... With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Don't mince words, Chief.
This is the most... I don't think we should get engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council. We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we should... As noble as the Council members say now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
I don't see that as inevitable.
If you're fighting a bear, and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racist.
I would kill the bear.
Really. Members of their species will always be more important to them.
Actually, I would let the bear kill me. And I would tell the dog, run to safety. Because you're a dog and you're precious.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
Would you kiss anyone I ordered you to?
That depends, sir. If you ordered me to kiss a superior officer, that would be a violation of the regs concerning fraternization. That would make it an illegal order. I'd be required to decline and relieve you of command.
Cheeky.
Sir.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking.
I think she's being straight with us, or at least...
Yeah, she's... Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years.
We'll talk later.
Looking forward to it.
Okay. So that's a little bit of progress. Let's inspect that there. Ooh, we'll go back this way and inspect the drive core. Fluid integrity and right. Ezo core. Core charge status. Atoms.
Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset.
You got an eye for Tally, Commander.
I just wanted to make sure you were cool. Tally, do I talk to Tally so that I can try and,
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been
The
so...
Normandy's a prototype. Cutting
A
edge.
month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology.
It comes with being a quarry.
okay.
The migrant... But we don't... Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the get.
I can't believe your fleet's still using
They're
ships.
constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they... We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity.
I want to know...
Talk to you about this. Do they always accept?
It's not the best way to make...
Sounds dangerous.
Virtually every... Like...
Change. Talk about the gas.
Over time, the change... But one thing we
So...
Many of the Geth's logic systems...
So there's...
But when they're in...
Okay. I just want to learn about the Geth. I actually already know all about the Geth.
systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
You can't blame them for...
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope
You started the war.
little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place. But we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
I didn't mean to offend you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get so worked up. Most Quarians tend to have pretty...
I should go.
See you later.
Well, just to let you know, Callie, your opinion on the Geth is going to massively change. Because the Geth are some pretty awesome dudes. Legion is, without a doubt, my favorite character out of this entire series. Like, the best. Right, let's open this door. And now, we can go into the galaxy map. So, we've got a couple of things. Squad, we can level up. Lovely. What are we looking at? Let's put a point into Intimidate, because why not? And Advanced Neural Shock.
Message coming in.
Patching it through.
Al Jelani's story on you just aired. The brass isn't happy with the way you treated her. This comes straight from the Joint Military Command.
Oh
I don't
well.
have the patience to deal with tabloid gadflies who think they're great journalists.
Commander, if she had done that at a bar, she'd go home in an ambulance. But they want me to make this clear. We can't mistreat the press. Just wanted to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
I like him. Now, what do we want to do? We do want to find where is our local system. Gemini, Sigma, Hades, Gamma, Artemis Tau, Voyager. It's not going to be the Voyager, is it? Amazon. Nope. It's not the Voyager. Where is Sol? Because there's no way we are in the Hawking Ida. Kepler Verge, maybe? Newton? Nope. Aragon Beta, Armstrong Nebula. It's gotta be us, right?
Patching it through.
Normandy, Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in Geth activity in the Skillian Verge. Surveillance drones have identified Geth outposts on 4 different planets in the Armstrong cluster. We need someone to take them out.
I'm on it, Admiral.
Finding Saren is still your top priority, but we're transmitting all the locations of...
Roger Dodger. So we gotta do all 4 of these in the Armstrong Nebula. Let's get to flying. And we're good here. Excuse me. Goodness me.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher War. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black
I'll
Ops
take them out.
organization.
No one should ever work with Cerberus.
Security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you.
It's gonna take a few years,
Probably the last you'll hear from me.
but I'll take out Cerberus.
Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
Right, now, Magi... Okay, heat... No, amazingly, no heat hazard on the planet. So, we've got Liara... Right, let's do Ash and Liara... Tali. Ash and Tali. If we've got a Geth outpost, we want that AI hacking. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly go into, where's settings? Options. Oop, not controls. Gameplay. We're staying on insanity. Squad power usage. Defensive. No, squad. Ash. So you're mastered on that. Adrenaline burst and immunity. We'll go for master immunity. Lovely. Now, master adrenaline burst. Right, that's weapon damage and melee damage. What to go for next? Not first aid. Let's focus you up on assault rifles. And Tally, you're on AI hacking. So now, map. We can go up there to the Geth outpost. But first, we're going to go to the anomaly down this way. We know what we're after, so we may as well get the things that we are fine with. So over here, got this lovely stuff. Come on now. Up we'll go like this. This is the thorium deposit, which, as we've mentioned before, is slightly radioactive. And we managed to complete the survey without having to do the, what do you call it? Now, map, we gotta go over this way towards the anomaly. So we're heading straight east, and then after the anomaly, we keep going east. You can just call me Clint, because we're eastward. I know he's actually Clint Eastwood. Incredible director. Like Gran Torino, one of, like, for me, top tier movies. Flags of Our Fathers as well, and Letters from Iwo Jima, both incredible movies as well. So yeah, gotta remember those. Down this here way, bouncy bouncy. That is certainly one way to go down a hill. Ah, okay, there it is. Ancient debris, recover. XBBAX. Turian insignia. Insignia. Okay, and then we got more debris over there. Right, we're finding a few things down this here way. That's interesting. We're also on 3 out of 4 uncharted worlds. Right, this here. Odd skull. Interesting. Updated that. So, now, we keep going this way. There's the debris over there. That'll be something for us. And come on. Yawn. Apparently I'm EP. Crashed probe, yes. AYAXYB. Combat scanner 4. That's an upgrade for our current. So let's go to pistol and you combat scanner 4. Now we'll never get the radio or radar jammed signal. We're immune from that now pretty much. So we got about 2400 XP before we level up. Let's go and try and close that gap. Now this Geth post that we're going to have to go to over there hopefully has some colossi, some armatures, anything like that. And that's another little piece of debris. We're going to have a quest completed after all. One of those collector quests. Well, not quite collector quests, but you know what I mean. Right, up this here way. Beryllium. So, into here. YYAAB. Light metal survey. And let's keep it on going. We're heading to the Geth outpost, and we'll see if we need to go inside it. So down this here way. Over like this. Come on. Can we do? Can we do? Right, okay, so they've got Geth turrets there. Okay, right. I see. Right, so it's gotta be what? 384. Okay. So 384 for taking that turret out. Right, let's swap to this. I want to test this out and see. 384. Same. No, up there. Right, 384. So, I guess we can just stay in our vehicle the entire time. We don't need to do the whole hopping out just to get the last hit. There we go. That's you. You're gonna fire at that. And you're done. Let's grab this and then... Ooh. More boyos. Okay. Right, someone's getting there. There we go. And now, okay, that's a problem. Alrighty. Well, at the very least, it's not a massive amount of damage this thing does. Let's drive you over so that we can do this. If we keep running you over, you'll stay down and you won't be able to do anything. Right, so let's quickly do an AI hack on you. And then damping, you're going to use immunity. I'm going to use neural shock. And I'm also going to use sabotage. Right, you use sabotage, you use immunity. No, adrenaline burst, immunity. You use overload. And there we go. So, that's that checkpoint taken care of. Squad, we can level up again. Medicine. This here, we can put 2 points in. No, you only get 1 point per level now. Damn you. Right, you on the other hand, you're going to use... Okay, so this increases the damage. Equipment, medical interface 4. Let's go for medical interface 4. Toxin resistance as well. Lovely. So now that we're at 4, we're at the point where we start to see 2 things that you get per weapon or armor upgrade. So it'll have like 2 stats attached to it. I think once you start getting later into it, you end up with like combat sensors that increase your accuracy, I think, maybe. Stuff like that. You'll end up with 2 of the things you used to get combined together, basically, into 1 new part. So up this here way, try and get traction. We're basically Skyrim horsing. Magnesium. Don't set fire to this deposit. And now, into here, return to Normandy. So there's one. We're gonna have another place to go to. Oh, hang on.
Commander, urgent message.
Shepard, We've got a situation here.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training one of the VI
Ah,
used to
okay.
simulate enemy. We need you to the VI.
I'm always going to be nice to Hackett just because Hackett is lovely. He's a good dude. And I'm not just saying that because he's voiced by Lance Henriksen. Who, honestly, one of my favorites. Now, over to Hong for the next one. We'll do survey, then land. So, Pomal. Nothing there. Check out Tregear. Light metal survey. Okie dokes. This here way. Casbin. Okay, land. So, we want Ash and Tally. We're going down here. Sugar, we're going down swinging. And lovely. Another achievement unlocked. So, map. That's an anomaly. That's an anomalous signal. That's the outpost. So, let's go this way first. Time to go up like this. Where are we going to? Right. Come along then. Up we go. Climb the mountain. And up. Up we go. Don't be mean. Let us climb this hill. I don't want to have to keep our horse jumping, but I will if I have to. And yes, the Mako is our horse. Because honestly, is this that much different from how everyone climbed it through the world the first time in Skyrim? We all did this. Like, let's be honest. This is how we all climbed hills in Oblivion and Skyrim. This is what we did. Up this way. Right. Keep climbing. And here we go. Right. What are you? A beacon? AYAAX. ID tag. Okay, interesting. Now we'll head north. Keep on going. It'd be cool if those meteor strikes actually had like an effect on things. Like if meteors would strike the ground or something. That would be pretty cool in my opinion. Right, up this here way. Oh no. Crap. Over like this. Now we go up here. And up. Ooh, there's more stuff up to the north. Is there going to be a Cerberus outpost as well? Right, so we got to go down here. Into the crevice. So, exit this here. Crashed probe. XXBB. That's all. Well, that was easier than I expected. Right, this other one up here. Let's see what it is. Because someone's trying to share the planet with the Geth. Is it going to be a Cerberus turret? Let's climb. Right, up we go. Up this here way. Right, come on. Let's go like this. And come on. So close, so close. There we go. Nice. We're going over here. Perfect. And now we'll go up like this. Over like this. And find out what you are. You're a Geth heavy turret. But you're not the Geth outpost. Right, fine. Let's keep firing at yous. Okay, what the what? Oh wait, these are the dragon's teeth things. Right, okay. Nice easy level up there. And lovely. Jump over the top of that. Now we can go down here. Geth transmitter, deactivate. Huh. We can turn off their comms at least. So there's one of those. Right, level up time. We want medicine. 2 points into that. You are going to go assault rifle. You're going to go decryption. And equipment. Incendiary rounds. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Right, chemical rounds. Incendiary rounds, which will also make them less accurate. Why would you not? Like, ideally, at some point, phasic rounds. Also, that down there, that's definitely... Yep. See? That over there, that is going to be an upgrade. Not an upgrade, a mining material. No. What are we thinking? Gotta be gold, right? Yep. Gold deposit. X, A, X, A, X. Okay. Ja. Apparently. Right, we gotta go around this mountain because there's no friggin' way we're gonna be able to go over it. And, okay, down here. So this here is going fine. Let's drive this way. Let's whoop up here. And we want to go over this way so that we can whoop into... Ooh. Alright. They got a jammer, meaning they got stalkers or sappers or whatever you call those jumpy boys. Right. There's that. Let's hit you with that. Hit you. Sniper and Rocketeer. Don't want either of y'all. And there we go. So, you're gonna drop this down. And, ooh. Tell you what. If we just stay here and keep hitting them with all of this. Right, let's try and do an AI hacking on you. I'm gonna hit you with a throw. Ash, I want you to use Adrenaline Burst. You're going to use Damping on that. I'm gonna use Neural Shock. We're just gonna use this to just get lots of progress towards our achievements. You, Sabotage. And Overload. Right, you'll go like that. I'm gonna sabotage you, which will also take out the weapons of all of your buddies. Let's Adrenaline Burst. Wrong one. Right, that there. Now, Ash, use Immunity just to get lots of damage protection. I can pop a barrier. Right, now, this here, okay. Overload you. Now, let's throw you. Did I knock the other fellow over as well? There's first aid. You, on the other hand, we're gonna neural shock. Oh no. And let's sabotage you. Now, Ash, adrenaline burst. And now you've done immunity, so that's fine. Do this here. So if we just keep doing this, they're hardly touching our shields. But we can go ahead with this. And every time they land, we'll just do this here. Lovely. So it'll run away after it's dropped off enough reinforcements. And we're sorted there. Okay, so squad. Medicine. Now, this here. Do we go for Unity, maybe? Let's quickly look at, is there a thing that tells us about achievements? But we've got lots of that sort of stuff. Right. Squad. We want to put points into what? Tech explosion damage. Or do we go for barrier? Or do we go for lift? Or importantly, I think we go sentinel. Ash, you're going assault rifles, and then we want decryption. Right, what have you got? You've got 6 points into that, that's why. So we want to go and do the rogue VI after we complete these here. So, we're going up this here way. We're going to grab this here rock deposit. Going to do these outposts. And, oh, hang on. There we go. Drop into here. Now, lovely. Uranium deposit. This is going to shock absolutely no one, but uranium is radioactive. Now we'll return to the Normandy. And we can just survey the rest of this. And we're not going to land on the next planet just yet. So, Matar. We'll survey here. Over to this. Theshika. And, okay. Next planet. Tereshkova. We're heading into there. And lovely, we're back. So let's quickly check this inner ring for, there we go, carbonaceous asteroid. Medallion recovered. Right, so let's start off with Antibar. Ooh, nice. And it's a cold world. Hopefully a cold world means not completely flooded with rocks, etc. Hopefully this will be a nice, easy one to drive on. Sound like this, and... now, journal. We've got those missions, but we've also got a good bunch of these here. So signs of battles, 2 out of 3 and 1 out of 10. Prothean artifacts, all of these here. Valuable minerals. Gases we're close to. Rare earths, heavy metals, and light metals, less so. So, right, map. Geth outpost is over there, but we've got something over here we need to go to first. So let's do that. And Vokinggeist. Come on. Where are we going? Oop. That's... Okay, so we gotta go south a little bit. But I want to grab this. Actually, no. It'll be between us and the thing anyway. So we know there is the rock there. We may as well skip that there. And, ooh, 3 separate things here. That's promising. Is one Thresher Maw, be it? No, it is not. It's whatever this is. Prothean Rune, recover. A, Y, Y, X, X. Prothean data disk recovered. Nice. Hop into this vehicle here. And we go over this way. Got a bunch more dead Marines and a Thresher Maw. That doesn't require us to kill it on foot. Ooh boy. Sensory tentacle. Okay. Just keep firing at these boyos. And boom. Oh no. I thought that thing was gonna pop out on top of us. Right, there we go. Please don't pop more tentacles. Alrighty. Next. Oh boy, don't pop out on top of us. And boom. Okay. You use sabotage, you use immunity. And okay. So, over to here. We got these boyos. Anything we can collect? Here we go. Wreckage. Okay, so both soldiers and Geth all got taken up with Thresher Maw. Now, we want to head up this way. We want to grab the rock on our way. And then we want to be done and take out the Geth outpost. So, up this here way. What I'm going to do as well is quickly grab myself a wee cool drink. So back in 1 second. It's a chance for you to grab a cool drink yourself. Alrighty, we're back in. We've got ourselves another little soft drink. Love that sound. And right. Grab the mineral deposit up here. So come along then. Up here, over the crest of this. And bunk. Ain't that nice? Right, over to this. Magnesium deposit. Survey. B-B-A-Y-X. Light metal. So magnesium, ironically, is a light metal. The joke being, it burns very brightly. Alrighty, let's check out this here little goth. No, I'm gonna try that again. We're gonna grab this debris, and then we're gonna check out the Geth outpost. A goth outpost would be very different. So it would. Very, very different. Right, up this here way. Come on. Here we go. And down this here way. Hop out to here. Crash probe. Sauvage. Y, B, Y, Y, B, B. Oh, damn it. Said B, but I hit Y. A, B, B, Y, X, X. Right. And now we go up this here way. So let us go. Check out this outpost, and then when the Geth dropship comes along, if it keeps dropping off soldiers, we kill it until they are depleted. Like, we kill all the soldiers rather than just the dropship. Now, up this here way. And, ooh. Alrighty then. Okay, that's more fire than I want us to be taking right now. Our shield's been taken offline. If we park here, we can do this here to repair. And lovely. This is working. Now, crest the horizon one more time. Alrighty. Hit you like that. Okay, so if we jump out of the way of that, lovely stuff. Keep on firing. Oh boy, come on, there we go. Lovely, we're leveled up. You're down. Rocket Boy is down. Snipey Boy is down. So, Geth dropship. How much damage do you take when we fire at you? That's a Geth Prime. Well, alrighty then. Fire you like that. You, Mr. Geth Prime, are down. You're down. And now... Lovely.
The sooner we get rid of it, the sooner this cluster's secure.
So, we can return to the Normandy again. Galaxy map. Let's zoom out. We want to check the surveys on these. So we've done the asteroid. Ooh. Okay, yep, you've been surveyed. You, we can survey. Heavy metal, nice. You, survey. Heavy metal. We like those. Solmarl. Damn. And Moanor. Okay, nothing there. Last one, we're going to Gagarin system. So we are. And see what's in here. So, Junthor. Survey. Matriarch's writings. Nice. Over to Pressure. Sadly, they are not under pressure. And here we are on Raingiri. So Raingiri we can work with, and we want Ash and Tally. Drop down. And Katunk. As we land. Bonk. Good stuff. Now, map. There is a research outpost. There's an anomaly. But no Geth outpost, so it must be that research one. Let's put 4 points into Sentinel, 2 points into Assault Rifle, and 2 points into Decryption. All so that we can get quicker recharge on our pliers. Now we will also hold off on certain things. We want to hold off on allocating skill points because we want to wait until we have Rogue VI completed as a quest. Very important. So right, this here way, we're still going towards the debris, but we gotta go a little bit more this way. And up. A lot of wind on this here, but ooh, we've got that thing up at the top of the hill there. We may as well grab it while we're up here. So, right, how do we get access to the top of that mountain? I guess we gotta crest this hill and then use this, the top of this hill, to ascend. Treat it like the Chiliad challenge. So right, there we go. We're up this here bit. Now, we can go up this. Long, we're up. Yep, now we go up this one. There we go, more traction on the grassy terrain. Lovely. Go up this here bit. We're doing well. We are doing well. Right. This way. Okay, so that's a no on that front. And we'll try to go up this way. We're gonna almost deliberately drive towards this edge here. Damn. Okay. This is a tricky one. So let's do this here, and now we drive up. Nope. That ain't working either. How the fudging fudge do we do this? I guess we gotta go laterally and go around this mountain. Okay, oop. Are you? Yes. Lovely. Got it. Well, okay then. I know what's gonna be in here. With all these things lying around, it's kind of tricky not to know what's gonna be in here. Enter building. And door control. So, we get to figure out if they count as organic or synthetic. YXAA. Drop these here. Okie dokes. Any of these openable weapon locker. YAAY. Yay! As they like to say. Now, we're going to swap equipment, and we're going to go over to the Edge 5 pistol. Combat scanner, we don't care too much about. Yep, it's only because we don't have any other particularly good pieces of equipment to use. Right, let's pull back.
Rally round.
Now, you... AI hacking? That didn't work. You use immunity. I'm going to use neural shock. Right, you'll do that. And pop that down, which is... Okay, I'm going to use a barrier. Use sabotage on that. Right. Through, I guess. And you will use dumping. Okay, right. Smack you a bunch of times. And there we go. Get out of the way, you. And smack. Smack again. There we go. So, got a few melee kills there, which is fine. Now we can use first aid because that's important. We get Medigel back all the time anyway, so it's fine. Now, over this here way. What's in here? Nothing in that corner. Got a bunch of server things here. Giant landmines as well. This here way. Nada. And more nadas. Medical kit. We can open that. And let's go through here, I guess. Into the next little section. So, let's retreat back. They have been awoken. Apparently. So you, dumping, you're using immunity, and I'm using neural shock. Right, okay, ouch. That sucked. Let's use barrier. And we're also going to use through. Right, keep on meleeing. Damn it. You died to the incendiary thing. Right, hit you again. Oh, come on, guys. Don't steal my kill like that. What? Well, this is interesting. There we go. Okay, create. Krogan heavy armor. Nice. Malfunctioning object there. Let's swap to a pistol. Malfunctioning object. Exoskeleton 5. So maybe the Exoskeleton 5 is going to be something that we go for. Smash damage and physics threshold. I'm okay with those things. I'll stick with those. Right, in this here way, we can get a few more things. So, malfunctioning object, polonium rounds, you say? And there is a crate. So, let's look at pistol stuff. Kessler Stinger. And to avoid accidental things, we're going to go for, like, what? 40% shield pass? Oop, hang on. Yeah, I guess we're going for the 40% shield bypass thing. No, this here way. Oh god. You're not the things I thought you were. So you use that and you'll AI hack that boyo. So, you've been hacked and your command has changed. I am going to Neural Shock because it'll do not the thing we wanted. I'm dead. Right. Okay, there we go. This entire planet is going to have to be restarted. So, ouch and oof. But at least I know we can come up from the other side of that. Oh, not that mountain. It's over this way. It's these mountains we gotta go to. That mountain, in fact. That one there. So we're gonna go at it to the east, get the thing, and then we're gonna approach from the east again. And yeah, we gotta try and keep Tali alive. So, let's see. Down this here way. What have we where? Wohin gehst du? Ich gehe mit mir von Nord nach Ost. Is the simple truth. So, down this here way. Lovely, cleared. Go up this way. And what do we got? Drop like this. Perfezione. Drop down to here and grab this deposit here. This is level enough. Yes. No. Okay, that was a problem. Pop out of that. Now, climb this little bit. Thorium survey. Y, Y, A, X. Yaks. Hop into this vehicle. And see what we can do. So we're going up this way. And right. How do we get up to there? So, we're going to try and make our way around here. See if we can. Nope, that's not going to work. How the fudging fudge we get up there safely? I thought there would be an easier way to do it. But apparently there is not. Apparently the entire thing is designed to not be easy to ascend. So, this here, and let's go up like this. There we go, more traction, lovely. And we go up like this, more traction, and good stuff. Ah. Could have just followed a road. Might have been an idea. Now, into the building here. And we're going to save. Save one. What we want is squad. Let's put points into Sentinel. Points into assault rifles. Points into decryption. Now, Ash, I want you using an assault rifle, and you, Tali, are using a pistol. So over this here way, storage locker, easy decryption. B, X, Y, X. Lovely. Got those. And now I'll go for weapon decryption. Y, Y, X. Ah, damn it. A, Y, X. There we go. Okay. So, now we want pistol time. Stinger, really? We're using the highest quality we can. Right, this is target shield bypass and max accuracy down. Interesting. And we may as well save while we're in here. So, down we go. We'll open this door. And we fire to alert them to our presence. Now, I'm going to neural shock you. Lift you up. Lovely. Let's dampen you. You are gonna immunity. Okay, so now I can... Oop. Good stuff. Managed to get that to avoid doing that. So, throw you. Overload you. And now, right. Let's get this ready. Knock you over, and okay, if I knock you over, you don't actually do the explosion. So that is something to note. Open this door. This will spawn these guys in. Now, fire to bring them out. I want both of you going over there so that you don't keep stealing my kills, you bastards. Now, you'll do that. Lovely. I can then do overload on yous as well. Okay, right. Now, let's do a neural shock on you. Ooh. Throw you. Barrier myself. Okay. So, over here, I can keep punching yous down. Right. Okay, this isn't working how I wanted it to. Smack you over. Now, you guys, just stop that. All of that. There we go. Okay. Still not quite a melee kill, sadly. I don't think. Let's do the exoskeleton. No, we're not going to do that yet. But we will head over this way. So, both of you is over to me. And now I can open this crate here. And this malfunctioning object. Medical interface. So, both of you stay here. And what we do want to do, we're going to fire to draw them in. And those ones that get drawn in, we're going to make one of them attack the other. So right, you, my friend, I'm going to throw you. And we're going to AI hack you. So you, Mr. Buddy Buddy, let's sabotage. You can use an adrenaline burst. I'm going to barrier. Now, I'm going to overload you. And there we go. Right. Good stuff. 2 bodies down. Can I unity? No, I can't. Not just yet. Shame. Still need more points before I can do that. Right, this here way. Open this, get the cryo rounds. Lovely. Over here. You can't be done. You can't be done. Those are just little doodads. So, this here, kinetic stabilizer and shield modulator. So, we're going to go for 20 and 105. And we're going for this. Now these here, shield bonus or tech cooldown or med recharge. Well, we want to go for this. So let's keep this. Naginata 5. Let's transfer the weapon stuff across. Okay, Stinger 6. Absolutely. We're working with that. So this here, 14% shield bypass. We still like that. Firestorm 5. Upgrade on damage. Ooh, Thunder. Let's see. Details. Semi-automatic. I could work with a semi-automatic. Yeah. I kind of prefer a semi-auto, to be perfectly honest with you. So. We'll fire to see if we can draw anyone. Anyone? Right, let's go over to here. You are gonna AI hack that guy. And I am gonna throw that guy. So, the sniper is doing some sniping, I think. I mean, it was a good choice to hack that one. Let's neural shock you. You are going to damp you. And then we're going to sabotage you. And overload you. Lovely stuff. Now, that Geth Trooper there. Let's barrier her up. So let's keep you like that. Right. You, my friend. Let's do it. There we go. So, low tier enemies, very easy to kill with melee at the end. When you get them separated out. The ones I have concerns about is whenever we start going up against the Thorian creatures. Those little abominable snowmen. Right, okay. Got that. Take out the sniper, because those do not deserve freedom.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I'd say it's coming from inside this star cluster.
It's gotta be the main base. We can use the signal to lock onto its location and go take it out.
Have we not already done that? I thought we had already done that. Right, shredder rounds, that's fine. Those are just, ooh, 1.3 times damage against those. Right, we are here. We do need to go over and check that out. Now, journal, Geth incursions, Grissom system. Okay, so is that a new one? Let's find out. Let's go over to the Grissom system. Lovely. We love making our way safely down mountains, don't we? We're so good at it. Up this here way, on the other hand. Bouncy, bouncy. You go over here. Sweet. Now, this here way. And alright, we got anomaly and we got debris. So let's grab this here. What is it? Mummified Solarian? You are not. A gold polonium. Hey. I believe also radioactive. we go. Now, crashed escape pod. Search, recover, Y, X, B, A, B. Medallion recovered. Now it's time for us to leave. Galaxy map. Zoom out, and we've got one more planet to search. Nope, not Sogalrus. Outer Ring. Antirumgan. Sorry. So, yes, Grissom. There we go. Benda. Apparently we're going to make our own star system with blackjack and hookers. Now, this here asteroid belt, let's do a quick little circle around. Okay, so, Sulcrum. Level 1 heat hazard. Interesting. Ash and Tally. Both of yous, please. So, down we'll go. And where are we going to? So, map, we got the anomaly there, we got the Geth outpost there, I'm guessing. So let's go south first to the anomaly, and then we'll go to the debris, and then we'll go to the outpost. So up this here way, come on. Lovely. Beautiful. So, this here way. Run, jump, slide, all this kind of things. Down like this. And this is not going to be crestable, is it? Nope. Not going over that. So let's go around it then. Up here, over here, and then around here. So there is this. Lovely. Now we can go up here. No, we can't. Drat them to absolute heck. Let's try and get a run at it. Nope. What the fudging heckaroonie? So I guess we gotta go up like this. So here is... oh, come on. So close. That's just unfair. We gotta drive up it like this. There we go. Now. Interesting. Asari capsule. BBXYY. Matriarch's writings. There we go. Now, we'll go over this way as well. Yoink. Lovely. Map. Yeah. So we're going west. No. East, south, east. Yeah. East, southeast. Not east, southwest. Because that's not a freaking thing. Got that? No. Land here. Grab the probe. A, X, oop. Hit the wrong button there. X, A, B, X, Y. Incendiary 5, and then that. So, that's those, right? Yep. Now we can just head straight north, pretty much, to find this little bit. So, lovely. Got that. What we want to do now is go like this. And, come on, there we go. Now, keep going that way. And, right, this is going to be a trickier one to navigate up. Right, oh, never mind. Pretty smooth, in fact. And I might even be able to take it out from up above. Can I snipe this thing with a cannon? Right, you'll do this. Okay, so the answer is no to the whole sniping with the cannon safely thing. Right. Let's bounce, belly flop, all this here kind of stupid stuff along. We also can use very stupid tactics, including deciding, hey, let's slide down this. So, we're gonna sabotage and immunity. We're gonna overload. We're going to dampen and overkill. We're going to overload and neural shock. We're gonna sabotage. We're gonna AI hack and throw and shield boost. And then we're gonna adrenaline burst for you. That's right, you up there. So, that's you down. Okay, Tally did, however, seem to take a bit of damage. Right, you use that. So you've got your overkill thing going for your assault rifle. Immunity is recharging, and let's shield boost you. Now, let's dampen. I'm gonna hit you with an overload. Now we'll hit you with a sabotage. Your weapon's done. Overload again. Oh God almighty. I forgot it was a heat hazard planet. So, smack that down. Drive over you. Just keep hitting you like this. Now, let's AI hack you. I'm going to sabotage you. Let's do a barrier and a dampen and an overkill and an adrenaline burst and a sabotage, overload, shield boost, and I'll do a throw. Not enough. Right, overload. And neural shock. Completely pointless to do all of that, but why not? Have some fun with it. Right, there we go. So, now we can open the door panel to go inside. And we want to save our new save game here. This here, we got a lot of new stuff out of that. And squad. Point into that. So we got marksman. Nice. So that's pistol damage and accuracy increase. That's what we want to focus on. Ash, you're going into assault rifles now. Tally. What do we want you to go into? Pistol or machinist? Let's put you into machinist. And yes, we're not going to spend that level up just yet. Whoop. Okay, you AI hack that. And then I will AI sabotage... Or no, sabotage that. You are going to immunity, and I'm going to throw that. Okay, that doesn't work. So, dampen. And I will sabotage. Right. So those are the ones we want to take out first. Okay, destroyers incoming. Swap to this here. Right, that's bad. Neural shock, even though it does nothing. Overload. So, let's hit this here so we can save our things. Right, do I have that available? No, I don't. Not yet. Let's sabotage you. And switch to pistol. Right, you're done. Geth destroyer. How many of you guys are friggin' destroyers? Right, dampen. And sabotage. So, keep coming along. Ibalo? What the fuck? That's not Stream Boo or whatever you call it. Did they have to rebrand because nobody wanted to use their shitty services that were actually a straight up scam? Because from what I've heard, when you sign up to their thing, it just goes as like, hey, so we're gonna just like take over your account thing, basically. So, that AI has been hacked. It's been destroyed now. And let's go. Sabotage. Overload. Sweet. So these get stalkers. Right. Overload and dumping. Nice. Upstairs, we have that Geth Juggernaut. And you, we want to sabotage. And I'm going to switch to Marksman. So while you're sabotaged, I can do that. There we go. Lovely. We're going to go upstairs and take out all those things. First, let's make sure this here. Nothing there. Anything back this way? No. How interesting. Right, so equipment. We've got all of that. That's fine. Let's go this here way. And grab what we can from downstairs. If there's anything to grab from downstairs. Open this door. Upgrade kit. Proton and polonium rounds. Get the terminal. Why? Ooh. Why? 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 Okay, that's interesting info. A, B, X, A, X, B. Titan 5 heavy armor. That's very interesting. Right, now we can go back to the ship. So this here, door control, fine. Exit building. And now, let's head back to the Normandy. Gonna quickly check something. Wow. That's quite amusing. That Ibalo thing has a 3.8 on Trustpilot. But Trustpilot are, yeah, they're not great. It's literally just people saying, this got... Hang on. Several reviews are word for word the exact same thing. That's always funny to see.
Message from Admiral
Right.
Hackett, Commander. Patching it through.
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
Right. Zoom out. So, let's quickly check. Nope, not Solcrum. The planet it's orbiting. Come the... on. Nottenban. And now we'll quickly circle. Oop, there we go. Rocky asteroid. And search rare element. Well, alrighty then. Okie dokes, so that there is the Armstrong Nebula taken care of. Right, there's the Kepler Verge, Argos Rho, Gemini, Hades Gamma, Voyager, Artemis Tau, maybe? Nope. Not the right one. Local cluster. This'll be the one. Sol. That's where we go to. Now, over this here way, we are looking for Luna. And we're gonna land. So, Ash and Tali. I don't think this planet counts as Uncharted. For the sake of achievements. I really hope not. Oh wow!
Achievement unlocked.
The moon is Uncharted. Explain that to me. Well, we'll grab the debris, which I think is like the remnant of a US satellite or something. So, we'll head up this way, then we go to the Alliance training ground, and then we can get our Sentinel upgrade. And what we want to do is get the achievement for like all the different ones. So like Rogue VI, this will be an achievement we complete with Ash, and then we want to try and get all of the Powers achievements. So down like this, CCCP Luna 23, BABAXA, Babaxa. Right, now we can climb up to the top of this here, and then we'll go to the Alliance training ground and deal with the Rogue VI. Up here, come on, there we go. And sweet. Okay, so its shield is going to have replenished by the time we get over this hill. There we go, that's 2 of those down. Now, this here way will pop like this. fire at this, and once this one's destroyed, let's hop out while we're stationary. And we want to AI hack that. Oh no! Okay, so AI hacking worked there. We'll blow these up. Ouch to that, but now that all other targets are down, it's just us and that. So, while we wait, let's go ahead and upgrade our squad. So, Korean Machinist, yes. And Assault Rifles, yes. Us, on the other hand, Sentinel, not just yet. Equipment time, let's look at the pistols. So, Cryo Rounds, 14% bypass, 45% toxic damage. Prevents enemy regeneration. Proton, right, that's a lot of shield bypass. Combat scanner, let's go for weapon stability instead. Now, Ashley, we want you to be using a good assault rifle, so this here, we can go for this, right, Raptor 5, okay. We're gonna upgrade this with kinetic stabilizer or combat scanner. And let's go for polonium rounds. And Tally, you're going to use a better pistol. So you're going for this with polonium rounds and I guess kinetic stabilizer. Now for this here, do you have any of those? No, none of those fit you. Ash, on the other hand, you can wear the Titan 5. And we're going to upgrade this with medical interface. So, your damage protection is now an unconscionable level, Frank. Like, there's no need. So this here, let's keep this. Squad, right, hang on, no. Tally, at least we can upgrade your armor with a new thing. So let's go medical interface. And quickly check, so we've got all of these things. Mark all viewed, mark all viewed. Journal, and right, Tally and the Geth. Speak to Tally once you're back on the Normandy. Okay, I can give her the data that we uncovered there. So, Rogue VI, we can engage it. Cerberus, so that's Yangtze in the Voyager cluster, and investigate on Bintu. This here, Han and Dis. Okay.
The ad break is over.
Right. Ad break is over, so now we can continue into the buildings. Let's open this door here. Now we've got this average decryption here. A, Y, B, X, X, A. Okay, fair enough. How much do we need? Okay, so we need, what is that, 2,000 basically? 2,000 XP to level up, essentially. Average decryption here. Y, 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 X, Y, A. Okay, fair enough. Open this door. Then we've got this. Let's open it up. Now, in here we have an advanced assault drone. We're going to AI hack that one so that it is friendly to us. I'm going to neural shock you just because, and we're going to sabotage you. And I will overload you. So those ones are disabled. And that is how we do sometimes. So, you do that there. I'm going to then sabotage you. And lovely. Now, this here way. Got that. You're firing away like that. And stop rotating around us. Okay, let's barrier this. I guess we're not meleeing those drones. Seems like we're just not going to do that. Power junctions, however, if we had good detonation on that, could be good. Right, over this here way. We've got all of these to destroy. Right, toxic gas is being vented. We're gonna quickly swap to the thunder for this here. Wow. Okie dokes. So this here is a powerhouse. Lovely. You here. So, I think we're going to keep an eye out for the thunder whenever we're in some of these sequels. Right, that's one down. Grab the stuff from the data port there. Want to quickly check if there's anything over in this side of the building. Nope, 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 and nope. Right. So this is fine. Let's quickly swap back to our pistol, just because it's got a better rate of fire. Power junction there. No crates in here from the seams of things. Nope. So, alright. We'll go back this way, and we're going to check out the other place. So that's a power junction. Right. Exit the building here. Lovely. Now, if we go over to the entrance console here. So, we want to go for the one that's to the left. Nothing there, nothing there. Okay, secure storage, average decryption, BAAAXX. Raikou 5. Let's see what the Raikou 5 is like. Better damage. So cryo rounds, we could swap for those. And armor. Do we swap for exoskeleton? No, we don't. Right, squad, we're still fine. Wait, hang on. Okay, so maybe after this bunker we might have leveled up, potentially. Okay, so let's try and go around the side here. And we want to AI hack you. Ooh, burst fire pistol. Okay. We'll sabotage you. That's not great for us. Right, let's try the marksman. Okay, and now we'll sabotage you. I like the fact that they updated the weapons to reflect what they're like in later entries. So there's that neural shot on you. And lovely. Now, this here will use damping. Sweet. So now we continue in. Open the door. And we've got more of these. So it should be shields that get deployed next. I think. Yep. Right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I think I might actually like the Raikou less. Or is it maybe just because of the rounds I'm using? It's probably just because of the rounds I'm using, to be honest. Right, let's swap over to the incendiary rounds. And hope to God they do a little bit more. Open this here. Oop. 1, 2. So there's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it requires 4 to take these down. Still 5, really. Yep, so the Raikou as a pistol is getting swapped back out. You're just going back to the Stinger. It's not really worth it for me, the 3-round burst. I think I much prefer one single higher damaging shot. I mean, if we could get a Carnifex, that'd be even better. B, Y, B, 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 Y. And there's a level up. So let's exit the building. And we'll drive across to this one. Because we went left, then left, then left. Like a good little triangle. So, open this door. Over here, power junction. Okay, secure storage locker. Y, B, X, B, A, B. Ixbabab. Right, open this here. X, A, X, Y, X, B. Zaxxixub. Right. Now, I'm gonna sabotage, and you're gonna get that. Then we're gonna overload that, and hit you with a neural shock. Now, let's do the same thing here. Hit you with a sabotage, and then you get hit with a damping. Lovely. And ooh. Recruit? What is that? Okay, that's just for kills.
Achievement unlocked.
Right, this here, let's hit you with this, and I'm gonna pop this here. Right, there we go. So you can punch a rocket drone to death, in case you were curious. Now, open this here. There we go. Right. Open this. Lovely. Open this. And now. There we go. Additional security drones popping up. Okay, right. Let's do AI hacking. That missed. I'm gonna hit you with a neural shock. Sabotage. We'll hit you with a sabotage. Overload. We'll do a throw on you and a damping on you. Neither really does that much, but you over here, we're gonna overload. Lovely. There's still one over there, is there? There is, apparently. Right. Lovely. Now, you're over-firing those. So, let's go for a sabotage on you. Then an overload. Then I'm going to hit you with a neural shock while you hit it with a damping. I'm going to hit it with a sabotage. and you're gonna hit it with AI hacking. And now I'm gonna try to punch it to death. Didn't work. Right. Is it X to throw a grenade? It appears to be. So there we go. Specialization achieved. Recharge time on all biotics or first aid and neural shock. Barrier and stasis. Let's go for... Which? Damn. Recharge time on medical abilities. So that's probably going to include Unity. So let's go for that. Now, medic. Neural shock and then first aid. So this here reduces the thing. That's going to reduce it by 30%. Over here, we can put a point into this, and Quarry and Machinist. Equipment-wise, we've got a lot of this stuff. So now, we can look at Incendiary 6, or Shredder, or Tungsten. Let's just go for good old-fashioned that. Shredder or Tungsten, whichever we fancy. So, we're heading back to the entrance, and then we're heading back to the Normandy. And right. Over this here way, door control open. Let's exit the building. Get into vehicle, and we're going back to the Normandy. So, now I can turn in a quest for Tali. Open the door. And a salute to you too, soldier. Now, we'll go down to the engine core, and we can talk to Tali and say, here's a bunch of info on Geth that we found. Now, hello Tali.
I need to talk to you.
Something
Of
wrong?
course.
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes?
You want to bring this data back?
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
You think you can use this information?
Not right away. We will need to study it.
Okay.
It'll take years, but it will...
Go ahead. Take it.
The only thing I can offer in return is what you all...
I never wanted
Thank
anything.
you, Shepard.
Okay. So, that might give us a chance for romance in the third one. But I don't know. I've never actually romanced Tali. Could talk to Garrus and all, but let's talk to you.
Let's see what
Yeah.
you got.
So, these here Spectre ones, So that there would be an upgrade. Actually, all of these would be quite a significant upgrade. But we want to try and get 1 million credits first. So, lovely. We're going back up to the map. And now, we're going to go and try to complete Pharos. I think. Seems like a sensible place to go. So, let's zoom out. And Pharos. Here we go. Land there. And we're going into Theseus. Pharos. Time to land. So Exogeny can do their little thing. No. Let's get ready to make planetfall. Ooh, where was that stress systems thing? Point defense systems. Here we go. Nice. So, could talk to Joker, but no. We're just going to exit. And we're going to go Ash and Tally.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Now, we'll have a few things we have to take care of down here. David Al-Talakani.
Who's Fidan?
Please, up the stairs past the freighter.
Whoop. Right, you AI hack. And then I'm going to sabotage that one. So, that'll do that. Now we can hit you there with an overload. Sabotage. And I'll do a throw. So that's been hacked, that one. Let's damp that. And now... Okay, right. More of you guys, eh? Let's neural shock you for absolutely no reason. It does not make any difference. So there we go, barrier. Let's pop you with an overload. And die. Okay, careful of that sniper. Let's get a overkill going for you. Now, Tally, you be careful there. So, right. Pop that trooper if we can. There we go. Lovely. Okay, so they have weak spots in this here. Lovely. We're gonna AI hack you. So, punch you, no. Punch, good stuff. That's another one down. We're gonna have to be careful. There it is. There's the guys we don't like. So, you are up there. Let's go for a sabotage on you and an overload at the same time. Now, right. Can I throw you? Yes, I can. And that actually killed it. Sweet. So, up this here way.
Glad to see some soldiers.
They are. Right, Masha. May. Okay. Ledra, you're gonna have stuff for us. Davin. Okay, Fidan must be over here then.
Commander.
You're a bit late.
Sorry.
Watch out! We've got Geth in the tower!
Right.
Protect the heart of the colony!
So, over to here. Let's go for sabotage on you. And you will use that. So come on. Can we still keep doing this? There we go. That's another one. Let's punch you down to the ground. Oh boy. Let's throw you. And now we're going to use a barrier. Right, Geth Shock Trooper, when in doubt, punch you to the ground. And keep punching. Stop stealing my melee kills. Right. Hit you with a sabotage. Hit you with an overload. And you, we're going to hit with another sabotage. And melee to finish you off. Right, stop all of the kill stealing, guys, okay? They keep kill stealing. The little bastards. Right, over there. Keep hitting you. Come on, stand up. Right, let's hit you with a sabotage. Both of you, I want going over there. You still stole my kill anyway. Right, damn you, little recon drone. Not going to be able to melee that. Right. Let's hit you with that and you with that. Okay, sniper must be the thing that was taking our health down so much. So, let's pop this here, and we want to do an overload there. Sabotage that, I guess. Let's keep punching you down. There we go. No. Let's keep doing this. Back off, Tally. Come on. There we go. That's that. No, really? It just dropped them right on top of me. Let's dump you. We're going to use a barrier here. There's no way we're ever going to get that melee achievement. I wonder though, if I tell the squad not to kill personnel, like if I tell them not to kill the colonists, could I potentially get them to survive? So both of yous go over there. Stop stealing my kill, you bish. Kill stealers. A lot of them.
So, are we ready to roll out to wherever the Geth are bunkered? Check in with
I'm never going to get these 100 melee kills with these guys. Never going to. Right. We'll go back to here, talk to them in the colony, and they'll have a few things to say to us. Right. Where's it located? Sounds good. Now, if we go over this way, instead of taking the elevator up, we can keep going forward, and we can complete a little quest bit down here. Now, equipment, proton or incendiary rounds. This here, shredder rounds, better against organics. And the stabilizer. Work with that. Now, this here, we're going to swap to the... Where's the exoskeleton? There we go. Smash damage increase. Solaris or Blue Wire? Nope. Ooh, but what I can do, point into this. First aid heals more, ignores toxic damage, and can revive dead squad members. Well, alrighty then. First aid just got way better. Now, which to go for here? Shield capacity or tech explosion? Let's go for lift, in fact. No, wait, no. Damage and duration. This increases the thing. But no. Let's look at increased shield capacity, maybe? Or better tech explosion. Oof. So tricky to know. Let's increase through. You're going for this. Let's bump a point into this here. And now we can continue further down. So if we go up, still gotta go further down. You are bad at your job. Let's use damping on you. And that's okay. Right. Overload you. Stop it, guys. Just stop it. I think melee is going to have to wait till, like, Mass Effect 2 or 3, to be honest. Now, over this here way, we got a few ones to take out along the way. So, let's run through here. And we're going to AI hack you. Nope, we're not, apparently. Right, so you've got that. Let's hit you with a damping while I hit you with a sabotage. Am I using the shredder rounds? I think I might be using the anti-bad guy rounds. The anti-synthetic rounds. Because in this here, they're treated as the baddies. Right, let me throw you. There we go. Lovely. Open that water valve. And then there's going to be something in there too. So let's continue this here way. And lovely. Let's do an AI hack on you. And we got him. Okay, that's unfortunate that you're like that. Let's hit you with an overload and a sabotage. Now, you over there, we've got a sniper. Both of you guys are headed into there. Now, I don't want you guys following up on me. There we go, and come on, keep falling. There we go. That's 2 more. As a matter of fact, actually, I want both of you in there. Wait, water valve. Where's the one for in here? Is it back here? Yes, it is.
Another one. Doesn't look like it's been activated yet, though. We should keep looking.
So, now, talk to this person. This person's not going to be very signed.
What's back there?
I could
What's the...
You're here for the Geth, aren't you?
Right,
This one
okay.
is no longer fit.
Maybe I should just put him out of...
I'd rather die.
I could help you if you told me what you're fighting.
Not that. Ask Vidan.
Watch out!
Ask him about the I'll do my best. Right, so if I go barrier here. Now, you, I can just keep punching until you're dead. There we go. Nice. No, he's going to tell us we don't want to go down this way. Why not? So which, like, is this just going to auto-open? Nope. But there's only 2 valves that we've got unlocked. Are we waiting on something else? Will that open? Will this? Okay, I think we need to go back and talk to them again to get the last little bits of the quest line to open some of these doors. Because this here, there's no way into that. So yeah, let's, I guess, go back and talk to them about the quest line. Unless, of course, we have missed a particular doorway, which might be very obvious in retrospect. Well, that one's pretty obvious, and this one's pretty obvious. So, okay then. This way, right, we got a Varren, so let's neural shock you, and we're gonna AI hack you. Okay, dokels. Right, can both of you go over to there for me, please? Right. Let's pop this here. And the Varren Alpha. Okay, so the Varren Alpha is maybe not a melee attack one. Okay, ouch. Just got wiped by that. And that's really unfortunate because of... Oh wait. That's not actually so bad. Interesting. So what we were meant to start fighting here, we aren't. I'm guessing the save comes after you kill those bots. So... up this way then? This is going to give us the Varren Alpha and all the Varren to deal with. No. Ouch. Let's hit you with a neural shock. Right, that's that. Hit you with this. Hold your fire. Okay, gosh darn. That's incredible. Right, let's barrier up. And now you are going to hit that with an AI hacking, and you're going to overkill CR. While I try to get this ready, neural shock. There we go. Right, that's it done. Malfunctioning objects, we got these here. Sludge canister, let's get these fuel cells. Open this here. Lovely. And now, let's do a little save game while we're here. Squad, we've got more points to spend. What do we do? Master First Aid, maybe? Or do we go for electronics for better shield capacity? We're going for throw. Now, Ash, you put a point into that, and you put a point into that. Now these here, shredder rounds. Oop, hang on. Pistol, we're swapping you from shredder to tungsten. So that you deal even more damage against synthetics. We can also go back this way. And get sniper. Let's do a throw on you. Right, hang on. AI hacking. Lovely. So So let's hit you with these here. Right, that's a Geth assault drone. So let's hit you with that to switch their weapons off. I'm going to hit you with Neural Shock just for achievement progress. And then we're going to hit you with Damping. So, come along over this way. Got 2 Krogan warriors there. Now, Ash, I want you to use Overkill. We want to draw them out to here. Choke point time. Okay, right, come on then. Let's do a throw on you. Okay, hit you with the paralysis. Hit you, oop, back there with a sabotage. I'm gonna hit you with an overload. And now, let's do an AI hacking just for the achievement progress. Adrenaline burst. Overload. Damping. So that was an interesting way for him to deal with combat. When in doubt, just run past the combat. Okay, weird. You're being very weird. And right. Keep firing at you. You'll hit with the sabotage. I'm gonna hit you with a Neural Shock just to paralyze you. And now over this here way. Got another Krogan warrior over here. So let's hit you with a throw. And by the time you stand back up, hopefully, let's do Damping, Overkill, and Overload. Wow. So if you don't focus fire, you can knock one over dead. Like, you could basically kill a Krogan, and it'll just jump right back up. Right, transmitter tower. There we go, that's that done. Grab these here, and what we're gonna do is save. And equipment. We've got, okay, combat scanner. Upgrade to that. How are we for levels? Okay, 1500 XP to go. So, we've got 2 of the valves opened up. We got 1 there, and then we've got 1 down here. Okay. Right, I'm gonna run into here, and I want you to AI hack that. Right, let's overload that to break the shield down. Right. Big guy's down. I want both of yous like that. Now. Both of you guys are going into there, and I'm gonna run over to here and just punch this sniper to death. Open the valve. There we go. That is everything opened back up. And we can now turn in 3 quests, which might just complete the Ash achievement. So we might be able to swap out our party. We'll go up here, turn the quests in, so that's the transmitter tower done. And we can then pick up, I guess, Liara, maybe? Liara might be interesting because she's interested in the Prothean stuff, and this planet is very Prothean heavy. So, for this way, Davin Reynolds, you've got something.
You're the one who repelled. They'll be back.
And if the Geth
are you doing?
Right.
I can't do anything.
Alpha Male is dead.
I'll organize a fork, of course.
There's a few renegade points. Lovely.
Achievement unlocked.
Got that right away. Now, over here, May needs the fuel cells.
Nice work. I still need.
I found.
Lovely. Yep, there we go. Now, I'm going to quickly go back to the ship. Let's do a squad first. Or the upgrade for the squad first, though. Throw and... barrier, maybe? Or lift. Let's go barrier. Go barrier. Right. Assault rifles. Put a point into this. And Quarian machinist. So now we're going back to the ship. We're swapping out our person. We're going to talk to them about the transmitter tower being destroyed. And then we should be fine. So, who do I want to bring with me? Rex or Liara? Rex would give us more survivability in this. It's tricky to know. Which do we go for? But let's enter the Normandy here. Swap out our crew. Now, exit, and we want Liara and Tali. Let's do that, so that we can get as many of the biotic powers out of the way as possible. Now, squad, you've got everything for this. Master through. Right, hang on. This here. Yeah, let's do that there. Nice. This here, we could do barrier. Singularity, yes. Warp, yes. And we'll upgrade through.
Interior pressure.
No, equipment. Liara. We want you to be using watch. Let's go for this here, and we're going to upgrade this with... Do we have stimulant pack? That's a shield upgrade. Smash. Shields. Right, that's just healing. Physics threshold. Damage protection. Cooldown reduction. Good stuff. And then, right, we want you to do the same cooldown reduction. Oh wait, crap. 12% cooldown reduction. So kinetic buffer is what we want. Liara, we want you using a kinetic buffer. So there we go. And Shepard, we want you using a kinetic buffer. So we've all got the best possible ones. Upgrader throw. I agree. Rose. I agree. Throw is, like, probably my favorite. With the exception of when you're running along the outside of the Citadel during the last bit, in which case lift is fantastic. But hopefully, you know, we're at level 32. We should be starting to approach the point where we can get the explosive rounds. And the explosive rounds will be fantastic, because if we put those onto a shotgun, we just have ragdoll cannons. And that just means everything better watch out. So over this here, where we got these, freighter train controls. Right. What have you got for sale? Can you sell me a license? Yes, you can. Good stuff. Don't know why I'm buying the licenses. Freighter controls activate. Nope. That there. Right, Fidan's going to talk to us about, oh, you got to check out the Geth transmitter. Have I ever done a Renegade playthrough? I have done before, but I'm definitely leaning more Renegade this time around. I've already punched Kalissa Bintsin and Al-Jalani. Don't worry.
What can I do for you? I destroyed it.
You've taken a great weight off.
I'll talk to you when I learn.
Right. We're not going to bother with that. Paragon points. Screw you. Just because I turn in a quest doesn't mean that I want to be a good guy about it. It's kind of irritating how often it actually makes you be a good guy. It's like, I don't want to do that. I kind of want to be an asshole. Right, this here, let's do AI hacking on that. So you're going to swap over. Now. Right. Can I punch that? Nope, it's not going to let me punch it to death. That's a shame. Right, hop into this here, do a flip in the Mako. I've done several accidentally. Every time I try to go down a mountainside on an uncharted world, yeah, I get flipped. It just happens, you know? I don't have the control over it. There we go, right? Another one. Another one. Head over, pop you one. And there we go. Hop over that there. Bye-bye. You tried and you failed. The lesson is, never try. Do I know about the credit stealing cow? Oh yeah, the one that if you turn your back to it, it will start stealing your credits. Yep, they had no reason to include that, but I love the fact that they did. Because it kind of reminds me of, like, in Morrowind, those kinds of little Easter eggy things, where you're just like, what? Why? You know, like when you find the talking mud crab, who is a merchant with like 10,000 gold, and then you're like, why is there a talking mud crab merchant with 10,000 gold, the highest of any merchant in the entire game? Like, why is that a thing? Okay, no, we're gonna warp you. Oh no, we're gonna throw you. And can we singularity? Okay, well that was a poor use of singularity. I hoped we were going to be able to catch him in midair. Hey, cheers for the follow. Muchos apreciado. You are going to get damped, ya dingus. And lifted. Damp and lift. Now, we'll sabotage. Throw, just because why not? We like having fun with our silly little things. Okay, right. Both of you go into there and stop trying to steal my kills. I really want to just get the melee kills. I need 100 of them to get the achievement, and I'm really hoping I can achieve that. Incendiary, right. Override, Y, Y, X, B. And, ooh, heavy armor human. Not bad. Now we can run up this here way, hop back into this, and we're good. We should have someone tries to talk to us, and then they get told to shut the F up. Someone might notice us.
We've got movement. Some kind of vehicle. Not one of the Geth.
They've got us on visual. We must be close.
Okay, let's talk to these ones down here. Hello there, people.
The frontier is a lot more dangerous than most people.
Right.
That's close enough.
Relax, Jong. They're obviously
Get back, Julian. Who are you? What do you want?
I suggest you put that weapon down unless you're ready to use it.
Yep.
Don't worry about him. He only cares about the company.
Everyone. That's just it. Like, it's really easy to start getting loads and loads of credit.
Left on this planet.
It's really easy to do that.
I thought you said they were all.
I said.
We know what that's like. Those damn.
Just tell me where.
Okay, we're just gonna stay evil.
That's my daughter. You're talking.
Oh.
And we'll find her. Right, stay put. Anything in here I can loot? Gavin?
I've got a bit of a problem.
Everybody
Just get to the point.
I need to retrieve some data.
Go
All
on.
you need to do is find my console.
Why me?
Anyone else?
Alright.
Of course, it's all.
Goodbye.
Keep in mind what I say.
No. Any equipment for me to steal? No? You guys are even worse than, like, Cole. Cole was hanging on to stuff, and we were just like, oh, it's fine. Ooh, we're starting to get level 7. Level 7 upgrades, so that's tungsten. Shredder, 40% upgrade. So once we're facing synthetics, then at that point, I am doing a lot more of that. Let's hop into this here, get back on the Skyway, and start... Ooh, almost did a flip in the Mega without intending. Okay, for the love of God. This is even more unreliable to drive than the Warthog. This feels like driving a Mongoose in Halo 4. And that ain't a compliment. So, hello. There we go. And boom. I have a cannon. Do you? No, squad, what do we get? We've got through upgraded. Do we go for this here? Fire rounds? Yeah, I'm trying to stick with non-lethal. Like, something is not going to absolutely destroy it. Because I really don't want to. I don't want to destroy the enemies before I need to. I want to be able to melee some of them down as much as I can. So what do we go for? Maybe electronics upgrade, or tech explosion, or first aid. Like, first aid allows us to res just using the thing. Store discount. Sell for 5% more. Or do we go for Spectre? No, that's just damage. I think we're gonna max out Barrier. Liara, you're gonna upgrade through, and Tally, we're gonna start you on armor. No, equipment, rail extension 6. Okay. Someone down below. Both of you are going into here. I'm using the barrier. I can also sprint towards people and punch them. So, this here. Oop. Favorite ones to tag along. Probably Rex. Rex would probably be in my favorites. And then who else? Maybe Rex and Liara. Okay, so that did that. Let's have both of you run up to there. Barrier's recharging. I'm going to use this here. Ooh, lovely. I can still just run over to you and just punch you into stuff. And perfect. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Lovely. Now, let's keep doing this. Like, I know it's unwieldy, but why the hell not? Garrison Tally? Ah. You like an alien then. This here, hey, Striker 7. Our first sniper rifle. So, rail extension and rail extension we've got for that. And for this, maybe we just do 50% shield bypass. Now, the one thing I can't remember is whether or not it's multiplicative. So, like, when you add 26% and then you add another 26%, is that 26% like 1 times 1.26 times 1.26? Or is that 1 plus 0.26 plus 0.26? Oh, hang on. Phone call coming in. Hello? No worries. 1 second. Hang on. Just gotta get the door.
An ad break has started on Twitch.
Righto, so we are going to be wrapping it up here. So we're going to switch this to the end screen. We're going to be back on later this evening, but in the meantime, take care of yourselves, have a good one, and I will catch y'all on the flippy flop. See you later.